It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here in Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, Jensen, attack! 11.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Red on the red. Gun.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, easy. Route. Gun. This one's hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down from the 42.
23. Hey, Soko, some hot.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Hits his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Hey, Ginger. Cut. Here we go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
This one's hot. Sink right.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son, this one's hot.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Take right open, open.
Moore going in motion left. Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Ready! Gravity Lions!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, Anderson, go, let's get 13 loop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey. John, this is hot.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Captain alert. Here we go.
A handoff here to Sampson. Escapes a defender. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. at the 38-yard line.
Get it!
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action, Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. First down throw, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Great, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go. Hey, James, attack!
Lawrence with it on first. That's incomplete left side.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Jupiter! Son, here we go, son.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph! Hey, tomato! Cut!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion! Son!
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Go! Hey, danger. Zach!
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Red on red.
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 40. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
On red. Don,
now Lawrence coming off a pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. As we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Third and 4 coming up now.
Red, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Big strike here to Moore. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Let's give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, let's go. Same right.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He has room past the 25. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He gets popped quickly there. It's not a nice feeling or a nice run back. Look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 18.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 70 Lions.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, easy. Route. Zone.
Complete left side of Thomas. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 40-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7.
11. These are 24. Son, this one's hot.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
On red. Soka, hot.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Red on red. Son, go.
Lean back motions right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Ramp 23. Done. That's right.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 6. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. 70 Lions. Cap 60. Cap 60. 18. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He finds Njoku complete. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Browns first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Buffalo 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He's going to push one deep down the right. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again here, Sanders. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Okay, ready.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
On red. Hey, Suffolk. Take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Fred on red. 30 left. Here we go.
They'll run. ETN. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Rip, 23. Done. That's on time. 11, add in.
Lawrence throwing here. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Hey, Smith, Viking 18. Let's go.
Hand off to Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash. Ready.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
The Browns are lining up to punt. Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this doesn't have a chance at midfield. It bounces out well short at the 45.
45-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Lion. Focus, all right?
Lawrence to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision, that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, go! Hey, Ginger.
First down throw, Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
They send the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Go, Reed, go! Get it!
Now Sanders. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Come 19, come!
3rd and short here, Sanders. Caught by his running back Judkins. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, play action. Brought in right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Go!
Throwing it again here. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
Hey, Kate, I know how this plays out. All right, they worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route! Hey, Soko, hot.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Risk 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Red on red. There we go.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Hits his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
James, attack!
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Lion! Go.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns have some new life in the board.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Tootin now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Up to the races, middle of the field. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down to the opposite side of the 50.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Flag. Cougar 19, 18, Rock 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking in the air here. Oh, no, the ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Ooh, bad fortunes turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture. And thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this 3rd down.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now a 4th down staring right at him. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And, of course, wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Red.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits it through the middle. Runs around him. He's got space. At the 20. Across the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers. And it does.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Warrior 70. Hey, check that, street. Go.
Again to throw on second. He beams one, deep right side. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
1918.
He'll throw it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Still sticking with the passing game. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Go. Ready, right.
Sticking to the air here. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns losing by 7. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
19, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Come on, 79 Broncos. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation here. They connect on the deep shot. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Tag. Panther 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw it. And he will have the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Take right open. 11, Haggett.
Kirk comes in motion right. Here he is to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And they will finally catch up to him. Just a second before he could reach that 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Son, this one's a hunt. Here we go.
Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Go. Hey, easy. Route. Son, this one's a hunt.
Looking to throw it. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Browns take over with a chance to win this game.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Streak.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
19 Tiger, 19. 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lions.
From the red zone now. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Jaguars 31.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Man in motion, headed right. First down throw, Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. We expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. So the Browns come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one for my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew. I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.